Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome to Celestial Dating with Anthony White. I am the orange tie guy, Anthony White. Today, I want to talk about something that is essential, and I think far too often we put it under the rug because we feel that we need to prepare or plan or do something to be able to get us in a situation so that we are ready for whatever. Guess what? Oftentimes, you're never ready. In fact, I had probably put off these videos probably, I don't know, probably a good year, probably something to that effect, because I thought to myself, you know what? Well, I got to do this. I got to do that. I got to do this. You know what? The simple encouragement that I got consistently was just do it. So I'm giving that to you. Do it. Ask. If you want to go on a date, if you want to get to know people, if you want to build friends, you got to go and do. Simple and straight to the point. Do it. And when it comes down to it, I like scriptural references. I like the scriptures. So ask and ye shall receive. Simple, straight to the point. Or for those that are more in the common verbiage, it's ask and you will receive. Now, a lot of people feel that, okay, well, I'm going to ask and, or I have asked and I got to know, or it's not what I wanted. Well, congratulations. You're one step closer to getting what you want. Far too often, people think that they need to, or that the first try should be their success. Wrong. If you're going to get to the top of the mountain, guess what? You got to take the first step. And guess what? You've got to probably learn along the way. Who knows? What if you were having, donuts and eating cream cheese and whatever, stuff that wasn't really good for you as far as for a hiker? Don't get me wrong. I like my donuts. But when it comes down to it, if you're not prepared for that, meaning you haven't lived your life before that, how long is it going to take you to prepare for that? How long are you going to get fit or able or ready or whatever? You know what? Just start walking. And yeah, it's going to be tough, which, hey, is your own doing. You know what I mean? But at the same time, you can either prepare all the time and still never take that first step up the mountain to get to the very top. And you're just taking all that time to prepare or get fit or whatever it is. Well, guess what? You've had all this time to prepare. Well, stop. Just do it. So the simple truth of it is people just, they give up or they get distracted. They allow themselves to be convinced or, put off from that which they desire and what they want, their destination, their objective, their purpose. So do it. Just do it. Okay? And it's no plug for Nike, but when it comes down to it, do it. So woman up, man up, do it. Ask and you will receive. And it may come in a process of elimination because I got to tell you, people that are successful at what they do did not just achieve that. People that are golfing pros, they had to practice a lot to do that. Basketball, same thing, but they did it. So if you want to date, guys, go ask. Ladies, go ask. Or, in my personal recommendation, encourage the guy to ask you. Give the man his masculinity to be able to ask that question and to say, yeah, I would like to take you on a date. To get all the confusion out of the way. To be able to just say, if I was a lady, I would say something to the point of, hey, I'd love to go out with you sometime. Or, you know what? You should take me out sometime. I got to tell you, that would be amazing for the women that I want to get to know and become friends with and date. Like if they came up to me and destroyed all potential fear or procrastination by approaching me and saying, you know what? I'd love to go out sometime. So if you'd like to go, you should ask sometime. Or whatever way you want to put it. It's the idea of, you know what? Yeah, I do actually want to go out with you. I had a woman actually, this was a while back, who actually said that, you know what? I'd love to go out on a date sometime. And I didn't respond because I was still getting over my issues from my divorce. But the reality is there's a lot of people out there that are getting over their issues. I had a woman message me actually 2 days ago And she said, you know, your videos are amazing and wonderful, but I think my relationship with so-and-so ruined me. Only if you allow it. You are in control of your mind. You are in control of your destiny and your destination. You are in control, whether you want to believe that it's ruined you or whether you want to believe that it's one step closer to finding that perfect one for you. You still got to date. You still got to find that person, because I got to tell you, I have found far too many people that I've worked with that when it comes down to it, they date one person, and so they've been given one idea of who they should be looking for. They haven't gotten contrast. They don't know what they want. And then when they're in a relationship with that person, like courtship or even engagement or marriage, they're frustrated because that person doesn't have what they want in this area or that area or this or that or whatever. And it's like, that's your doing, because you chose to not ask others out or to encourage others to ask you out. The simple truth is you have control. Do it. Ask so you can receive what you want in the end goal. Like the mountain, you've got to take the steps. You've got to push forward. You've got to be steadfast. When it comes down to it, great. I ask out, Janet. She says no. I ask out Tiffany. She says no. I ask out Susan. She says yes. Great. I go out with Susan. It's not like a, yes, oh, my dreams are coming true. No. That's the idea. Great. Awesome. I get to know Susan better. Now, do I blow off Janet or Tiffany because they said no to me? No. I'm still nice to them. I still treat them like a human being. It's unconditional. But they weren't interested. Maybe they weren't in a good area at that time. And with a person in the past who's asked me and said, you know what? I'd love to go out sometime. Let me know if you'd like to go out. I left it at that. I said, okay. I didn't say anything or respond immediately because I was not in the right place. There are people in so many different areas and so many different places. But I can only imagine how I would have been in the past, in my former life as the people pleaser that I once was. It'd be like, oh, well, I don't want her to feel bad, so I got to take her on a date. Stupid. Sorry, I probably shouldn't be so bold as to say that. That is idiotic in the sense that you are then trying to please others or make others happy, even though you don't want to, even though it's not good for you or them. Because if you're on a date and you're not in it, meaning you're not in the date to get to know someone better, to actually build a relationship like a friendship, then it's like, I'm just here. It's almost like these blind dates that they show on TV shows and stuff like that. Nah, that's not the reality here. What it is you ask. And if they are ready to go and to create a friendship, great. I have women today when I ask them on a date and they say, you know what? And they put it politely, but at the same time they could say, no, thank you. And I'd be okay. Now, granted, I'm just a guy with confidence. But when it comes down to it, you can say, you know what, thank you for the offer, but I'm actually not ready or to go out just yet. Or maybe you could even sit with you. I mean, they may take that as a personal attack, but like I said, when we start to get emotionally involved, when there was no emotional connection, relationship, anything there, that right there is setting ourselves up for failure. That's not celestial dating. So I would encourage, if you want to get this going, you found out what is your destination, to make a friend, to build a relationship. Great. Then prepare however you need to. And if it need be, the way you prepare is doing it. So do it. Ask, and you will receive. Hopefully this is beneficial. I know I reiterate a lot so that I can get it grinded into your head to realize that these are simple principles, not difficult. These are simple. It's just taking the faith, meaning believing in things not seen which are true, and doing it. You got to have faith in yourself, in them, and just go out, make friends. do it. This is Anthony White, the Orange Tag Guy with Celestial Dating with Anthony White. Hopefully this was beneficial for you. And if it wasn't, well, future one will be.